you folks have not actually seen each other in about 3 years, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. But you're still active in this website warning people about Susie. And that's been going on for how long? How long's the website been up?
About a year.
Okay, why after not seeing her for 3 years and then 2 years go by, why put it up a year ago instead of 3 years ago or 5 years ago? Why a year ago? Why start it then?
Because people were coming to me telling me they were evicted out of the house and it's going through the same kind of problems that we went through. And now it's up to 30 people.
And y'all were friends, right?
Well, I mean, a friend wouldn't do what she's done to you, but we...
You thought you were friends?
We thought we were friends.
Have you guys exchanged emails or phone calls or anything in the last 3 years?
No. She sent an email to my mother.
What did it say?
A lot. I did send it to you guys,
It wasn't
but it was
good.
a lot. Well, it was her blaming me for everything that happened with the probation violation that she went to jail for, and basically everything's,
And what did you go to jail for?
Well, probation violation, but
What were you on probation for?
I had an incident with a girl in 2011, and it involved she and I, and it just kind of kept going and going and going. It was like a never-ending story.
The 14-year-old girl, you had a protective order against a child, was against you. And you couldn't keep your nose away from them. You're 50-something years old, and a 14-year-old girl had a restraining order against you, and you had 4 violations. If you were a man, how many violations would you have gotten?
Are you through?
No, I'm not finished.
Well, tell me when you're through, because I really don't even know you. I've met you 6 times in my life.
Why did you have a restraining order against you from a 14-year-old girl?
The incident was between me and another lady, and I had stopped at a table to speak to another family that I knew, and what I did, the lady that I had an incident with, over me just being the transport driver of a horse, actually, I had nothing to do with where the horse wound up. She got angry with me and she threw something at me.
Peanuts.
Yes. Well, I didn't know it was peanuts.
And you slapped her.
Yes, it was a knee-jerk reaction, and this has been going on for about 6 months, and I did. I slapped her across the table.
Okay, then they got a restraining order.
Well, I waited outside, and because I knew the police were going to be coming, and I went and did the court. I admitted for what I did, and I was only a 6 months probation. And that's when she said I deliberately went up a bleachers and sat where her purse and iPad had been. So they considered that a probation violation.
So when they said that there was a criminal that was running the grooming shop, that wasn't a lie.
Well, I don't know if I guess I'm a criminal if I did simple battery. Is that a criminal? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You went to jail.
Yes. Yeah, I sure did. And I did my time and I did everything. And this is also 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I did what I was supposed to do 6 years ago.
Here's what the judge said at that hearing for the probation violation on March 25th of 13. Quote, I'm hearing all these reasons why it's everybody else's fault that we're here today. He's talking to you. You know what floors me about this, Susie, is that you're so arrogant about the situation. You're in violation of this because you have chosen to push the envelope because you think that you don't have to comply with the court's order. Grow up. The court is very disappointed in your actions. That's what the judge said.